What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the 3000 GT door. In the last video I didn't have the correct tool to remove the lock actuator, so now there was 2 stuck screws, so now I brought the correct tool. So this has a few different ends, and it just depends on what size screw that you have, but all it is it has like a spring inside of it. When you hit it with a hammer, it just shocks it, and I should be able to get these screws out. Once those screws are out, I could remove this harness. The door will then be completely stripped. Once the door's stripped, I also have some 180 grit sandpaper, a long block. I'm gonna block the door and the hood, and then once they are, blocked out, I'll be able to see all the dings, all the dents that I need to give some attention to. We will put some icing in them, pop them out. It just depends on how bad they are. Once we do that, we will then come and hit this thing with some high build, put it in the sun, let it shrink for a few days, and then we'll be one step closer to actually it being like the driver's side door. Just finished 180ing the hood and the door. I'm surprised how nice these are considering they're sitting out in a field. The hood has very light hail, and so does the door, but I don't plan on keeping the hood very long because it does weigh 50 to 75 pounds, which is crazy for a hood. So what I will do after I get it painted, right after I get it painted, I'm gonna make a mold of it so I can make a Kevlar hood, but I need to do it right after I paint it, because you can see that silver or that shiny spot right there. That's where you close the hood, and then where you press down, it just makes an indent. So I want to make a mold before I actually put this hood on the car because I will use it temporarily, but I want to make a mold before I do put it on the car. And the door, it barely has anything on it. It had a few weird spots. It does need a little bit of icing, but it's not going to be anything. It'll be a lot less than the hood. So I need to go to DNS, get some supplies, but when I get back, I'm going to put icing on the little hail dents. I'll scuff them up, put some icing on there, and then I'll 80 grit it, get it ready for high build. And the same thing with the door. But yeah, I'm very, very happy that I got these for my friend, and I'm really glad that he brought them down because I was struggling to find a good hood, a good door to finally get the 3000 GT over here back together. Just got back from DNS, and what I got was some little cloths to wipe cleaner up with, and then I got this. I really liked this. I'll put a link in the description. The one reason I liked it was it has this little handle on the back. This is to mix icing or body filler, and then I also will put the link in the description. Actually, I need that. The description for this stuff right here. I needed round ones, and then I also got some gun cleaner, and then just some wax and grease remover. So we got everything we need. Just got finished filling all the little dings on the hood with icing. What you do when you fill a hole or a dent or anything like that, depending on how deep it is, these are really shallow. So icing is the way to go. If you had a huge dent, you could sculpt it with body filler, but I would just recommend pulling the dent out or replacing the panel. These are just so minute, it really doesn't matter. Plus, this hood looks like it's had body work done to it before. It has previous filler right there, and on the front, like I said before, where people press, there is a depression. So I put some filler there and up here. This is where you press when you push the hood close. But I want to make a mold of this, so I wanted it to be perfectly straight. I'm probably not even going to paint this the same color as the car because I don't want to waste the paint because it costs so much. I'm probably just going to end up painting this gloss black using the the 939 clear that I have left over to clear it, and then it will be 100% straight. I will make a mold of it, do a Kevlar hood. Is really the way I want the VR4 to look. I want to have a Kevlar hood, but I think the Kevlar will go really nice with the purple. So the hood is now ready. It is 100% ready to high build, and then after I high build it, since all the dings are fixed, I will hit it with 180 again on a long block, on the same long block like that, and see if there's still any low spots or if we're good to go. Like I said before, after I high build it, I'll let it sit and bake in the sun for about a day, and that's pretty much how paint goes. You have to let it sit because it has to fill in all the sanding scratches or even the body filler, even this icing, because it's so minute. Like the Hellcat bumper, when I filled those little dimples after it sat in the sun for a day, they shrunk back. The icing actually shrinks a little bit. So you have to think about that. You don't want to just do 100% of the body work, prime it, paint it, like all in the same day or two, because then you end up having all these little issues come back and haunt you, because you can literally see all these sanding scratches will be under the paint, and the paint will shrink into it, and then you'll see them underneath the clear. The clear will still be smooth and nice and it'll look good, but the paint, if you look really close, you'll see these scratches, which is extremely undesirable. So the 3000 GT hood and the passenger side door are finally in high build primer, and they look extremely good, other than a few minute dings, which I think will sand out when I block both panels. But we now have a passenger side door and a hood, and I'm very excited about it. So I was going to do 2 coats, but the high build primer, the temperature is dropping, so it's taking a little bit longer to dry than I expected. And I almost ran out of hardener, which I will get more hardener when I go up to Denver. I have to go up to Denver because they matched, Sherwin-Williams matched the Hellcat paint. I just feel that the people that were working that day just kind of didn't know what they were doing. They seemed kind of new, which is okay. I mean, everybody, you know, jobs do get new people, and you know, that's not a big deal. So they matched it, and I just need to go pick it up. So when I pick that up, I'll pick the hardener up. It is a tri-coat, so it's a base, mid coat, and clear, which I was hoping it wasn't, but it's not that big a deal. The paint will match perfectly, so I won't have any weird things between the fender and the door, or the hood and the bumper, or any of that stuff. So when we go get that paint for the Hellcat, we'll get some more hardener, and now I have a hood and a door ready so I could block them out. So I'm getting pretty excited about the 3000 GT actually being able, I actually could close it up and seal it and actually clean the interior, and it won't get dusty. But I think I'm gonna end the video here, and I hope you guys like the videos. Make sure to click the subscribe button, throw a comment below, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, see you guys later.